You're tuning into the Latin Feels podcast with your host, Daniel Alvarez, and the one and only Tiny. That's me. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Latin Feels podcast with Tiny right here and Daniel Alvarez.
What up?
What's going on?
Chilling.
Yeah?
We've been setting up for like an hour, moving shit around.
I was all of a sudden a handyman.
Hell yeah, she put on my curtains.
That's right.
What's up? With the help of my bed.
Okay, we don't have to. We don't have to say. We don't have to say who helped. Okay, because I feel like I was the biggest help.
You were. You put
okay.
I was just sitting there all frustrated, like I could have done this so quick if I could.
I know he was just watching me screw things in. It was great.
Good angles. Yeah.
Don't fall.
So what's up? What'd you do?
What's
What you been up to since the last episode we filmed?
Well, you went to my show, so I recently just performed at the Laugh Factory.
She's famous now.
Oh, I'm famous now. No, I'm not famous. Yeah, not yet. But it was definitely an experience, you know, to be able to say that I did it and I had a lot of fun while doing it is really important. I got invited back, so that's great. And some other doors are opening up, and I mean, I can't complain. You know, I am always going to be my biggest critic, and I'm like, that wasn't my best, but I'm gonna get there. You know?
Yeah, you do what you do. You know, you gotta. The thing is just getting up there and doing it. You know?
Yeah, getting the reps
in. You're not always gonna have like the best set. You know, I was telling you about the other night. I was eating shit at the mic, trying new stuff, and I was just up there like, God damn, this sucks. But yeah, it's like part of the process. You know?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Let's see. Like
you cooked for us.
Oh damn! Well, I didn't technically. Yeah. My mom did.
You cooked for us.
My mom offered. So I officially offered first, and then I told my mother that I was gonna cook for about like 8 to 9 people, and she's like, "Hold on. Wait a minute. It's going to take you like 4 hours to do this." She's like, "Let me do it for you in 2.
Nice.
So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And I'll buy just all the food. And you do it for me. And then I get to spend time with you on top of it. That's great.
Hell yeah. And the food was fire. What was it called?
Lomo saltado.
Yeah, it was really good. It was rice.
Steak fries with sauteed onions and tomatoes and steak.
Fire.
And it has a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of vinegar, like apple cider vinegar, and cilantro. Nice.
And that's a Peruvian
dish? It's a Peruvian dish, yeah.
I think that's the first time I had Peruvian food then.
Damn, bro. That's just like the beginning. We have so much variety of food. It is insane. I mean, I have to say that, not to toot my own horn in any way, but I mean, Peruvian cuisine is well known now throughout the world. And we win in like all of South America, always. So they have like a little, you know, championship of like best foods in South America, and we always win.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like what? Like a official competition, or what do you mean?
Yeah, like a culinary arts competition, like who has the best taste on you know, food.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So we're up there, man. We really are. We're foodies.
No, yeah, it was good. I was like, nice. Everybody was like, damn, that shit was fire.
Yeah, she made it with a lot of love.
Yeah. And I got to meet her. She was really, I was saying she's like I see where Evelyn gets a lot of her Evelynness from.
From my mom.
Yeah, that's fun. Then we stayed and played games. What were we playing? What was the game?
We played Heads Up.
You know the
I had this fool looking.
All of us looking all dumb, bro. We got clips of it. I'll post some of them. I had to describe jet. What is it? Jet skiing?
And jet ski or skiing in general.
No, water skiing. Or wasn't it something?
Well, it's something skiing.
Yeah. So I was like pointing at a water bottle. I was like, water, skis. Hey, you got it. You got it though. That's what matters.
I died though getting it. Like that shit was so funny to just see you.
Cause you can't talk, and now when you can't talk, you just gotta do, you know, like like a skit, basically. What do you call it?
I knocked out.
A knocked out, yeah. So
Yeah.
I was like, hey, hey. That's the kid.
Dude, and mine was ridiculous. Like, because I had to guess what you guys were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't, and they had to just do like the act out, and I had to get, oh yeah, that was the same one.
Yeah, you did it twice. You
I
did
did
it
it
twice
twice.
to us.
And I was just saying ridiculous things. I was like, all right, yeah, Clorox bleach. No, it's a tractor. You're driving a car. AutoZone.
Yeah, it's funny. It was a fun game. We are just like, it's cool. It's way easier when when you can talk though, and like
Yeah.
you could.
Mine was so much fun though. You guys were trying to get me to say an auto mechanic, like repairing an auto
Oh yeah,
mechanic, and I was like,
I
I was like, I'm driving a truck. I'm getting my license. I'm
everything. Oh,
I just got a DUI. What's happening?
yeah. I was trying to motion like fix it, the hood of the car, and then a ratchet, and then driving. It didn't work.
I was like, I'm UPS. I'm Amazon Prime.
It didn't work. We all sucked at it.
It was hilarious.
The other ones are so much easier. Like even though I missed the easy one because I confused I think it was she played Black Widow, but I was thinking she played Catwoman, so I was naming Catwoman actresses instead of Scarlett Johansson. I said every like white actress
and then the next, okay, another really white actress, Reese Witherspoon.
And then you did the Sweet Home Alabama like soundtrack shit, and I was like, Reese Witherspoon, hella quick. That shit was funny.
It was good times. So we had a good old time this weekend. Did some family things, did some comedy things, and now here we are, doing things.
It was cool. Did you do it? Did you hit any mics?
I did. I've been hitting some mics. Actually, just yesterday I went to the Drew Daily Show.
The
earliest
late show.
Yeah.
With Dre Daily. Shout out Dre.
Yeah, Dre. Sorry, Drew.
Drew.
What? Fuck. I keep saying. I always call him Drew. My bad.
People always call me David. People like
that
always
sucks.
call me David. I'm like, do I look like a David?
No, you don't look like a David. You look like a Daniel, bro. Daniel is Daniel.
Nah, well, I get David a lot. They're like, hey, David. They call me that at the comedy store. One of the chicks was like, what's up, David? I was like, it's Daniel, but...
You're like, if you're a producer, it is David, Daniel, whatever you want it to be.
For real. Nah, but it happens to me a lot.
DD. Hey, what up, DD?
I give it that DD, Nah, yeah, it was like I always correct people there. Because I guess I look like a David. Or a lot of people think I look like a David.
No, you're a Daniel.
Yeah, they did another set of the night mic at the comedy store. And I did good, but I fucked my shit up in the middle of my set and did something dumb that didn't work, and it slowed down the whole momentum of the set. So, second place, bro. Honorable mention. That's all I got. It was fun though.
I still have these glasses on, huh? I'm not taking these off.
I can't see you.
That's right.
No, well, I did say to shoot some questions. You want to answer a few
Oh yeah,
of the
wait a
questions?
minute. So there was one question that I had in mind, which I think it's a fun topic. What is the craziest thing you have ever broke up with somebody for? Like what they did was just so not okay that you're like, you know what, that's it. But like not the typical, oh, she cheated on me, or I found a phone number. No, like something abnormal.
I don't really have a lot of those. Then I thought you meant like me breaking up, like the craziest way that I broke up with somebody.
Okay, let's do that. Fine. The craziest way that you ever broke up with somebody.
Because I was the one that was like leaving most of the time, so I don't have a lot of breakups where
Ooh, I never get my heart broken. I'm the one who leaves.
Oh no, I did, definitely did. But for the most part, I was the one leaving, so I don't have a lot of like. But this is dumb looking back. So I used to go to, when I was in high school, I was dating a girl that was going to another high school, and we like kind of wouldn't really see each other that often. And then at my school, like chicks were always like, "What's up, bro? Like, we don't, where's your girl at?" and they'll be like, "You gay or what, bro?" Like, but you know how like it sounds more like in Spanish. It sounds more like it's not like so much direct. They will say like, "Eres puto güey o qué pedo?" Like joke around with me like that, and I'll be like, "I have a girlfriend," you know, at another high school. And they'll be like, "Oh, where's she at? Why don't you ever bring her or whatever?" And then I was like, "Fuck this! I'm just gonna break up with her and fucking start dating a girl." So I literally told her that. Like I was like, "Yeah, like these motherfuckers saying I'm gay out here because I, you know." And she was like, "What? What the fuck are you talking about?" And I was like, "But they were like they were." That's what I mean. Like when you say it in English, it sounds like retarded.
So you broke up with her. You're like, you know what? I just can't be with you because I'm getting bullied and this is too much.
Nah, it wasn't that I was getting bullied. It was just they'll be like, y tu ruca, güey, se me hace que eres joto, güey." You know, like
Oh
they'll be hitting me with
my
that,
god!
and I'll be like, "Bro, I swear."
Get out of no.
Yeah, it's a lame. Well, I mean, I was kind of like over the relationship too, so it was kind of like a good excuse to just be like, I feel like that was pretty shitty of me.
Yeah, that's a pretty shitty reason.
Yeah.
That's a pretty shitty reason.
I mean, there's more to it, but I don't really want to like elaborate on it. But there's more.
Now you got to. Why would you say it if you don't want to? Why? This doesn't make any sense. You want me to want you to ask you.
Well, so I had been in that relationship like way longer than I should have been.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm good, but I've never really like talked about it. So I'm just like, you know, it was just like I made it seem like it was just that, but it was like more than one thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm kind of done. What
There's a couple
excuse could I
things.
use?
This is the perfect excuse.
Yeah.
You don't go to the same school as me. Okay, bye. Don't page me no more. Bye.
Nah, I mean,
Remember
we like we still cool. Like we'll still like talk once in a while. It wasn't like bad or anything. Well, I should. Well, I don't know. I guess you would have to ask her, right?
I'm gonna have to ask her. I'm gonna call her tomorrow.
Fuck daddy.
Bitch, if you're watching, call me. Did you ever have a pager growing up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
It was like I got it right when. No, I got it kind of late. I got it when it had already been like dying down already.
Oh damn.
Yeah, not a lot of people had pagers when I had my pager.
Oh man, my shit was popping off because I had a special pager where I could like I had 10 note cards that I could give it to 10 specific people and they can choose certain numbers. I could have just made a copy of it looking back at it. Like I should have just made a copy of it.
Like a bunch of copies.
Yeah,
of
like
it?
a bunch of copies to give to all my friends. Because I definitely had more than 10. Maybe that's probably why I didn't think about that because I didn't have more than 10 friends for sure. Anyways, so I would give them this paper and they would like push the numbers and it would say something on my pager like I love you or thinking of you, missing you.
Yeah.
It was like a little code for my pager.
Nah, you see, when I got into it, like that shit had faded out already. You know,
Yeah,
like most people weren't doing that. They were just like, "Hit me up, bro." I think they already had started getting rid of like telephones, like public phones. You know, like the.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is like 2000 something, like 2000. They were still making them.
You know, I don't like the fact that we don't have public phones. Can I just talk about it? I think that we should bring back public phones.
Yeah, did you ever do the whole dating thing through the public phone?
Bro, when they would call you back on a public phone?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I did that in high school too. We'd be fighting for the phone and shit because it was like a block from our house and there was a liquor store right there. So everybody used to be hitting that phone. I'd be like, "Bro, hurry up, bro, God."
It was like prison.
Yeah, literally. Like shit, I told her I was gonna call her at 7:30, my boy. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah, so I definitely think we should bring back public phones. I don't see why like I get everybody in the world has a cell phone, but everybody doesn't have one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like in an emergency, like
yeah, an emergency, exactly. I don't know.
Probably because of the power too, like the electricity it's wasting.
Right, because we don't want to waste any electricity on safety and health.
Well, because of the same thing, because you're saying like most people have cell phones. So
yeah, I guess so. That makes sense.
I think, I mean, who knows? I'm sure if we look it up, there might be a specific reason. Now I want to know your story because
what about?
About
Well, what
breakup,
did I? Oh, my breakup.
Or what did you break?
Shit.
Yeah, or why? Cause the way you said it, like you're saying how they broke up with you, like something crazy.
No, they haven't broken. I mean, I've been broken up with, but like I think one of the craziest reasons that I have ever broke up with somebody, and I blamed it on one thing. I was like, but in reality, I just wasn't vibing, but I had to blame it on one thing because he wouldn't buy these sheets for his bed, and I was just like, yo, how are you not? How are we sleeping? Like, how am I being okay with this? And I said, where are these sheets from? College. I was like, oh no, we are way past college, sweetheart. Like, that is not okay.
That's funny.
And I was like, hey, have you considered buying new ones? No, these like mean a lot to me. And I was like, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah, that's a little more.
I couldn't do it. That was it. I said I can't do this. If you don't want to if you don't want to buy sheets because these are sentimental, I can't be in this relationship. It's too much.
Sentimental in what way? He was like reminiscing on the
I don't
people
fucking
that he's
know, bro.
fucked on,
That
or
was it was a weird situation. That's that's
over some
why.
sheets, huh?
That was it. Yeah.
How old were you?
I was at least 25.
College is what? I mean, what? It's like a year or two removed from college at 25.
So no, I think college I would have been already almost coming up to be done because you go to college at 18.
From 18 to like what? 24,
Mm-hmm.
22.
Mm-hmm. Around there.
No, I was saying him. So he had. Those are some
Yeah,
fucking.
bro. What?
Those are some 4-year-old sheets
I
at
don't
least.
know. Like I just wasn't vibing. I was like, look, I can't.
Well, then that's
Can't.
different now. Then that was just like the excuse.
Yeah, it was an excuse, and instead of being like, yeah, you know what, you're right, I should buy some new sheets. I'm gonna change those out for you, no problem. Like, you're not comfortable, I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was like, no, like immediately push back, and I was like, oh, I'm not dealing with this. Nope.
You got attachment
Not
issues.
dealing with this bullshit.
What about
What?
people breaking up with you? What was like the wildest?
The wildest thing
Or
someone's ever broken up with me for, I think, still would be the wildest was probably my first boyfriend ever, because everything was cool. You know what I mean? Like when everything is cool and running smoothly, and then all of a sudden it's just like a big crash, just like life. Like sometimes that happens, right?
Mhm.
You get taken back. You're like, wait, what? Like we were just everything was cool. We didn't even fight. Like, where is this coming out of? But
Yeah.
if you kind of feel it happening, something starting to break down, one tire is falling off, another one's, having to fix this. I don't know why I'm doing cars as as a fucking comparison, but then I think that's like, okay, that makes sense. We've been fighting a lot. It's been happening
But it was just like out of nowhere.
out of nowhere. Yeah.
And you figured out what it was.
Yeah, he wanted to fuck other bitches. That's all it was.
I feel like that's always the case when you're younger, though. Especially for
Yeah, because
guys, we tend
it was
to.
our first everything.
Yeah, we tend to like want to just like let's try everything.
Yeah.
Most young guys don't want to like settle down, but a lot of even from like high school days, like some chicks want to get serious,
Yeah.
like let's get married type serious,
I thought we were gonna get married for sure. What the fuck?
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. So I think that's it. That's probably the one of the craziest.
But it was that he wanted to, or something happened.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like you said that you found out he kind of like wanted to fuck around with other chicks, but did he cheat? What was the?
I don't know. I don't know to this day what the real truth is, Only God knows. And I'm cool with that because it should have been enough for me, but at that time I wasn't like certain of myself, and it should have been enough that someone said, "Hey, I can't be with you anymore." So that should have been my cue to be like, "All right, I'm out.
Mhm.
Like, get out of here,"
You try like
But
fighting
instead, I
for it.
was like, "Are you sure? Like, we can give this a little break, and we'll do a little break, and then we'll come back to it. But like, I'm willing to keep on fighting,
Yeah,
especially when I'm caught so off guard." So
yeah. That shit always sucks.
yeah, yeah. And then after that, I was like, "Oh, I'd never want to do that again. That's not fun."
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, that's not a fucking fun feeling, man.
Yeah, I feel like for us it happens later in life though. Like you guys experience those like kind of
Heartaches?
deep heartaches earlier than men do, because I think we experience them more once we try to like settle down and find somebody like, yeah, all right, I like you a lot, I want to be serious with you, and then something like that, or like cheats or whatever. I think that like that's when it hits you, because when you're younger you don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Even if she does cheat or whatever, I used to be like, peace, homie, like next. And I feel like as we get older, we're like, all right, let's settle down, bro. Let's find the right chick, and then you find someone that you really like, and then
you bat her on the head and you then you drag her in. No, just kidding.
like me want woman.
Yeah.
Fucking caveman.
Exactly. It's my favorite type of porn.
the good old caveman.
I love it. I love it.
That's funny. Do they actually have caveman porn?
I don't know, but I'm looking for it tonight, son. I'm gonna do my research.
Wildin'. I hear wildin'.
All of a sudden, I have sunglasses on, and it's like no one knows it's me. It's only my podcast with my name on it, but no one will know.
Damn, I'm gonna put a mask on you next time. Then who is it?
Guess who it is?
That'd be funny.
Silly.
I'm gonna get like a body double of you or something. You think that would be hard to find?
What?
If I try to find someone that is like kind of looks like you?
You got one. My best friend.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah,
She does. I could totally use her.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, she's just like my twin.
Yeah. Oh well, like aside from her though, like if you were like find somebody, you think it'd be hard to find?
And then the other girl, and then Cassie, she also looks like
all your friends, bring all of them. No baby daddies though. No, just kidding.
They got no baby daddies.
Nah, just married. Nah, you said a lot of them.
Well,
married,
yeah, they're not married, but they're they've been with somebody in a long-term relationship. They'd be wifed down, but they didn't put a ring on it.
Yeah, that's always a
Not
way to slip in there. Well, yeah.
a way to roll up in there.
Roll up in there. Excuse me. That's funny.
All right, so yeah, that was my question. Do you have a question?
I was doing all kinds of shit, so I did. I was looking for the other questions because we had left some questions out from before. Remember, we wrote a couple.
I think they might have been on.
But I think, did you text it to me?
Maybe, and our threads are way too long. I think that we should just go into this.
Yeah, so we wanted to try something different. We're gonna start doing like a 10-minute riff. So we just wrote down
Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just put.
Damn, but
10 minutos.
Dale, ella cree que no puedo hablar español.
No puedo hablar español, vas a ver.
Vamos a ver. ¿Qué pasa si hablo inglés? Okay.
That okay sounded a little too okay.
It sounded too American. Damn, I already lost. Hijo de la chingada. All right. Empezando desde ahorita.
Mira, el bien chingón.
Vamos a sacar algo y
a ver.
Tratar de hacerlo chistoso por 10 minutos en español.
Pero ¿quién va a tomar el time? Okay, I have a time. ¡Oh!
Estamos 1 y 1.
Yeah, 1 y 1. Mierda.
El karma te agarró bien rápido.
En el culo. Dios, hold on. Espérame. Reloj.
Sí se puede.
No
sí
sé. ¿Cuál es la aplicación?
¿Qué cosas pusimos aquí?
Estoy buscando la aplicación de 10 minutos.
Yo lo puedo ver.
Ok, ya, dale.
Lo puedo ver con el...
Ah, ya, 5:53. Y...
Saca la primera.
Ok, la primera. Tenemos que traducirlo. Personas que le gustan los mascotas. Las mascotas.
A las personas que les gustan las mascotas.
Uh-huh.
Como
pero
niños.
Pero está escrito en inglés, entonces no lo digas, no te tropees. Claro, o sea, las personas que son de mascotas, como que la persona que cargan su perrito y dice, mira, mijito.
Raras.
Me estás
¿Tú no
llamando
hagas?
rara entonces.
¿Tú no haces eso?
Claro que sí, ¿no has visto mi perrito que está dentro de así como una cobijita que lo tengo amarrado en Perú? Lo tengo así colgado y es así como estilo inca.
Sí, pero si fueras una persona de animales estuviera contigo acá, no lo dejarían.
Eso más que si él viene aquí, déjame decirte el rollo. El rollo es que si él viene aquí, ya no regresa, ¿entiendes? Él es inmigrante, inmigrante. O sea, él ya no tiene green card, no tiene,
¿No tiene papeles?
no tiene papeles, no tiene visa, nada. O sea, ya se queda aquí y no puede.
¿Cuántos años tiene?
14.
Oh, no, ya,
Ya está
ya está.
viejito. Él es ya un señor.
¿Cuántos años tiene?
14.
14, esos son...
90 y algo.
¡Chingueso!
Es viejito, mi bebé.
Sí, yo extraño tener un perro, pero
Preciosuras.
estoy muy ocupado.
¿Estás muy ocupado haciendo perro?
Lo que podemos hacer, lo podemos hacer en 10 minutos en español y 10 minutos en inglés.
Claro.
¡Órale!
La revancha.
Marcianos.
Marcianos. Me encantan los marcianos, son muy deliciosos. La gente peruana que está mirando va a entender lo que estoy diciendo porque no es marciano como tú lo piensas. Marcianos allá en Perú se significa como un helado hecho de diferentes sabores como mango, lucma, uva y lo ponen adentro de un plastiquito y es así como un chupetín.
Mm. Ya hacen algo así similar en
Ujú.
México.
Pero marcianos, o
Ok,
sea, existen.
extraterrestres.
Ok, extraterrestres. Existen. Tú
Tienen que
dices,
existir.
claro.
Nosotros no podemos ser los únicos que estamos en el universo.
Pero hay un documental que me han contado que unos niños en Brasil, cuando eran niños, vieron que vino y salieron los extraterrestres. No sé por qué serían así, pero así serían. Y después de muchos
¿Bien
años,
jotos? O-
bien, bien, bien otros. Y después de muchos años, ¡ay! em, lo entrevistaron a los niños otra vez ya de adultos y siguieron con el mismo historia. O sea, era igualito como lo contaron. Entonces todo el mundo cree que sí, obviamente, o sea, tiene que ser verdad. Imagínate siendo uno de esos niños. O sea, realmente que venga un gigante extraterrestre y te diga, hola Daniel.
¿Qué pedo, compa?
¡Ey, qué pedo, compa! Vamos a pistear.
Pinches marcianos.
Te haces la caca right there. ¡Oh!
Yo gané, yo gané.
Y eso
Y,
que tengo
y,
más vocabulario.
y yo apenas puedo, pero ya me lo puse en la mente. Ya,
Tiene muy buena concentración.
ya me lo puse en la mente que tengo que hablar más español. Me estoy haciendo que tú eres un pastor. Y estoy en la iglesia y nomás puedo hablar español. ¡Qué bueno está, padre! Me gusta venir a confesarme con usted.
Hijo, ¿cuántas maldades has hecho esta semana?
Todas.
Todas y repetidas. Em, envejeciendo. Envejeciendo.
Vale, verga.
¿No te importa?
¿Qué es lo más difícil de envejecer para ti?
Em, yo creo que para mí muchas cosas como mujer, porque ya estando de una cierta edad, tengo que pensar biológicamente cómo es que voy a querer en mi futuro de mi vida. Y es como que ustedes no tienen eso, una prisa o un decir, ¿sabes qué? Hasta este punto ya no puedo tener más, o sea, frutos. Pero yo sí. Y eso a mí me incomoda, porque no me gusta pensar que no voy a poder. O por eso no lo pienso, o sea, intento no pensarlo, pero obviamente hay una verdad, una realidad sobre ella y puede ser.
Pero como están las cosas ahorita, mucha más gente puede llegar a más, a ser más viejo y todavía tener hijos.
Sí,
Antes es like, Ya como a los 30, pero ahora con todo lo que ha mejorado y el entendimiento que tienen sobre cómo trabaja todo eso.
Claro, claro, yo creo que sí, pero de todas maneras, o sea, tú sabes, es riesgoso.
Ujú,
em, y no me gustaría que nada, o sea, me gustaría tener las mismas oportunidades, pero ser consciente. Entonces, eso es una cosa, pero sí me gusta envejecer de otras formas porque ahora me siento más segura en yo misma,
ujú,
conozco exactamente lo que quiero hacer, entiendo mi propósito en el mundo,
ujú.
he conocido mucha bella gente, o sea, siento como que, no estoy diciendo que ya estoy lista para irme, pero siento que he vivido un buen tiempo y he aprendido muy buenas cosas y ahora intento demostrarlas y hacerlas y ponerlo en práctica.
Creo que yo me siento igual. Como esto de hacer la comedia y todo eso, hace 5 años no lo pudiera haber hecho.
Claro.
Con todo lo que estaba viviendo y todo. Sí, yo digo que eso me ha ayudado mucho, entrar a la edad que entré, porque mucha gente diría que es un poco tarde, porque el tiempo que se toma en llegar a cierto punto de hacer un special. Pero aparte de eso, ya creo que con las experiencias que he tenido me ha ayudado mucho a escribir cosas chistosas.
Sí, definitivamente. O sea, yo siempre te he dicho desde que te conocí, o sea, desde que la primera vez que te vi hasta ahora, lo mucho que mejoras cada vez. So,
Estamos tratando.
hey, ahí está el esfuerzo. Acuérdense, niños, el esfuerzo
¿No entienden?
pagan por mucho.
El esfuerzo y trabajar duro te lleva más lejos que tener como talento natural.
Claro. ¿Ya llegamos a 10 minutos?
No, faltan 3.
Uf. Lo podemos hacer en 5, yo creo, también para no aburrir a la gente.
¿Quieres hacer los últimos en inglés? Should we switch it up now?
We
Are you
switching.
are you bored? Yeah, I can do it.
I know you
I
can.
can do it, but it's like I feel like at least me, I'm not
Slow motion.
a little bit. I'm processing things slower, but also I don't really have a lot of practice
But I
being
think it's
funny
really
in
good.
Spanish.
I think this is a good part of the series, y'all. And I think that if we have more Spanish speaking people that want to listen to this, they'll really appreciate that, you know?
Mhm.
I want to be always proactive and like always saying like, "Hey man, like if you come from a Spanish culture and you were never taught how to speak Spanish in your family, it's never too late."
Yeah, no,
And it's never too late if you really have the wanting and the yearning of it, you're going to figure it out, you know?
for sure.
And people that speak fluent Spanish shouldn't make fun of the people that are trying cuz that's what makes it hard for a lot. Like that's what I always hear, you know, like, "Oh, I don't want to speak it because my family makes fun of me anytime I do." And it's just like, that's
Yeah,
never, don't do that. Come on, guys.
that's part of the Latin
It
culture,
is
though.
part of the Latin culture. Also, yeah, be a little tougher, bitch. Then get the accent right. Work harder. No, but you know, let's lay it off both sides.
Yeah, getting bullied a little bit isn't so bad.
Yeah, getting bullied a little
And a
bit.
lot of times it's your family if you're Latino.
Yeah, but it sucks. Like, you know,
Did you pull one last? Or,
no.
I mean,
A ver. Let me see. Oh yeah, we talked about this. If you had a choice of allergies, which one would it not be?
we talked about it later, so
Yeah,
I just think I can think of two: being allergic to peanuts, it's just food stuff, or allergies in general.
allergies. Any type of allergy, whether it's like.
Well, I mean, because you could be allergic to water and shit. You could like there's something for everybody. You could be allergic to almost anything.
Do you see my eyes right now? Allergic to water. Who's allergic to water? You're made up of water.
Some people are.
And so
Trust
what?
me.
They
Like it
die.
burns their skin. It does weird shit to them. Yeah, look it up.
So how do they live their life?
Because it's not like your body is processing it differently. It's not like there's not like water floating inside your body. It's like mixed together. No, it's not
Can
just.
they not drink water?
Yeah, they have reactions to it,
So what do they
or
drink
their skin,
instead?
like juices and stuff like that.
It doesn't have water. They have to just live off a natural juice. I have so many questions.
I
Like, how
don't.
does a baby you know?
Yeah, well, milk.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So some people are allergic to water,
Oh my god, I need to look this up later.
or maybe there's allergic to like a specific thing. You know how they process water?
Yeah.
Maybe they're allergic to one part of something that they.
Hmm.
I could look it up and I'll put it up. Find the article.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think what's like, if you're allergic to pollen, I don't even know how you'd live. You know, like I think everybody has a mild allergy to pollen because pollen shouldn't be something that we're just like born to inhale, unless we're bees. You know.
We've been surrounded by it since the beginning of
Yeah,
human
exactly. So I
existence.
guess we are destined to inhale it, but I'm saying like it's part of our air. So how could you be allergic to it when it's everywhere? You'd have to live in a bubble.
Yeah, because that shit comes inside too. It's not just outside.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be a shitty allergy. When you always fucking, why you itching, bro? This pollen.
No, thank you.
I was gonna say condoms, but that's not so bad because they have like
Latex? Yeah, latex
But
would suck.
because there's worse things. You could be allergic to certain medications too.
Yeah.
That would suck. Like let's say you're sick and you need a specific medication, but you're allergic to it
Like amoxicillin or something.
or something. That
Yeah.
would suck. But there's so
Yeah.
many things, so many medications. So
Yeah. I have an allergy to
bullshit. No, I'm just kidding.
fuck yeah. Um
I saw that. I saw that look, even though I was looking right at you.
you would.
See, I had that what is it called? Peripheral.
That fucking iguana eye? What's going on?
Iguana eye. Isn't that
This
a
is the little like
chameleon eye?
yeah, whatever, the same thing.
Because iguanas just have like eyes in the same. It's the
Chameleon
that move their eyes.
or the big is it the whatever, those fucking guys, okay? Wait, what was the question?
We answered it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you want to grab one? Yeah, it was the allergies one. No?
Ooh, getting arrested.
Getting arrested.
Uh-huh.
What if I never got arrested before?
You've never been arrested?
No.
I've been arrested 2017, I think. Yeah.
What'd you get arrested for?
A DUI.
All bad.
Yeah. All fucking bad. 2017? No, that sounds way too soon. No, I think that sounds about right. I don't know.
What were you doing or what?
So basically I went out drinking the night before. It was my first Valentine's Day like by myself. So like I went out drinking with a couple friends and I ended up getting plastered. Plastered. And I don't drink anymore, you guys. That's probably why. I fucked up early on. And then I ended up going back to my girlfriend's house and eating. And I thought, like, you know, in the morning I can wake up and go pick up my friend and take her to the airport because I promised her I would not only my friend but my best friend liked to go to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And she was moving to Hawaii, you know?
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is like a really important date for her. So I get up at 5 a.m. and I start driving. I'm still drunk, but I don't feel it.
Mm.
And I fall asleep at the wheel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I hit somebody, but like going very slow, like 20 miles an hour. I was like, how the fuck, how slow were they going? Like, how did I hit them?
How like it was on the street or how?
It was on the freeway. I don't know how, I mean, I guess they were going really slow and I was going really slow, so I hit them. Nothing happened to them, but something happened to me because I was wearing glasses at the time, like yours, and they popped into my head. So I have two little scars right here.
It cut you.
Yeah, they cut me. And it was just scary. I mean, that was the first time I got arrested.
Yeah, nah, they don't fuck around with
No,
DUIs. That shit is serious. Did you have to do like community service or something?
I had to do AA meetings and I had to do learning about alcohol. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a school of alcohol. To be honest with you, it's just like you just want to drink more.
Really?
After being in those, I'm like, can someone crack open a fucking beer? Like, god damn, talking about all this alcohol makes me want to drink alcohol.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember what they call that when that whole process.
I don't know. Classes for alcohol. I don't know.
Yeah, nah. I
Yeah.
never.
I mean, the cop. So the cop that originally pulled me over or was at the scene or whatever, they were fucking dicks. Like they were not having it. I told him, I was like, I don't want to walk the line because he's like, you need to walk the line. I was like, I already told you I was drinking last night. Like, I'm already telling you, like, why are you making me walk the line? This is embarrassing, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, all like in little skinny jeans and heels, you know, just freezing.
And you failed that? Or
And I
you best
wasn't,
breathalyzer?
I mean, I failed all of it. Failed the whole thing.
Then you were lit then.
I
If
was
you
like,
fell asleep and woke up and you were still
and
drunk.
yeah, I was still fucking drunk for sure.
Damn, and what happened to your friend?
So then, thank God that there was like a shift change at like 7 a.m. or something, and there's new cops. So the new cops take over, and they're so fucking sweet, dude. Like they're just like, hey, we're gonna sit you in the front so you can get some hot air because I see that you're shivering. I was like probably purple by that time.
Yeah.
It was so cold. And so I was sitting in the front with my hand cuffed like this, and I was like, all right. Or was it in the back? I can't remember. I was cuffed somehow. And then we get to the hospital because I asked them to do a blood work at the hospital, and also they had to take me in because I was bleeding.
Mm.
So he goes, okay, I'm going to open the door and I'm going to take off the cuffs, but you got to promise me you're not going to run. And I looked at him and I said, sir, I'm most likely intoxicated. I'm in heels and you guys have guns. I'm not going anywhere. Let me out. I'm cool. I promise. You know?
And what did you do? Like you just
That's it.
bailed
And
out?
then so they took the cuffs off, and then I went to the hospital and they admitted me, and I got glued in my head, and then they got blood work done and they took me into prison.
And how long were you there?
I was there for like a couple hours. I don't know, maybe like 5-7 hours. What seemed like forever, eternity. And then my friend, my best friend, Bianca, I love you, Bees. This is one of my best friends from elementary school, dude. Crazy. She was there to pick me up. Yeah, she didn't end up going on her flight, and I was like, what? Like, I'll never forget that. That was wild.
Yeah.
She was there to pick me up, and she's like, I love you no matter what. Like, I got you, you know?
She was like, damn, she was on her way to pick me up.
Yeah. But still, I mean, I felt
that's
like...
a real one. Uno más.
Yeah, that was sentimental story.
Quiere llorar. Getting caught sending nudes?
Oh, yeah. Getting or sending nudes.
Oh. I was like, who caught you?
Ain't nobody catching me. Getting or sending?
Hey, best titties is random titties.
Best titties is random titties.
Send your homie some random titties, bruh. And sending them is funny because I feel like I've sent more dick pics now than before my injury. And I think because chicks are like, bro, I need some proof. I need to see that and make sure it works for real, you know?
Damn. I mean,
I don't give a fuck. It's all a joke to me.
Someone just recently asked me, like, how many dick pics do you get a day on your Instagram? And I was like, I don't get any. Honestly, I don't get any. And then she's like, damn, bitch, I'm at like 3 a day. I go, what, bitch? I got mad.
Send some this way.
I'm like, why am I deprived now? What happened?
Maybe because you're intimidating or something.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Maybe they'll think that I'll call the Instagram services.
You're too they're like, nah, she'll get me in trouble, bro.
I don't know. I basically was upset. I was like, damn, bitch, really? 3 a day? That's crazy. 3 a day?
Yeah, I've that's kind of common. Like when I used to take pictures more often, like every model that I work with will be like, oh yeah, bro, my shit is a mess. I got shit everywhere.
Yeah, I don't get any. I don't get any. I don't send any.
You shouldn't have said that.
Oh, so
where's my phone now?
It's just him.
It's gonna happen now.
It's just him from
I can
all the accounts. From this account.
I can guarantee you that when this episode comes out, you're gonna get dick pics, bro. I bet you anything.
Make it creative.
I
Get some
bet you
good
anything.
lighting on there.
Uno más seguro.
All right.
What about you?
What about me?
Yeah, you out here. You out here sending? You out here sending or just receiving? Oh, well, you say you're not
Wait.
receiving.
He goes.
You out here.
No, I'm not sending nudes.
Boo.
I know. Boo. Save it for my OnlyFans.
Is there OnlyFans?
No, there isn't. Unfortunately, there's. What's that? Dating comics. Hot topic of the night.
Does she do it or does she not do
Why
it?
is it just me? Does he do it or does he not?
I've done it. Man.
Ooh. And how did that go?
I mean, it's cool. I can't really complain.
Okay.
It was when I started doing stand up, I try to like approach every angle of everything. So like I stay on purpose after shows and after mics to talk to like the people that have been doing it longer. So that would come up, and then it just a mixed. It's like mixed. Some are like do it, some don't, and then they'll give you the reasons why. For me, I felt like it was cool because like it's like you have someone you could relate to as far as like they understand the whole comedy thing.
Yeah.
So it makes it like interesting, and then you get creative too. Like we were kind of like writing jokes together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that was like cool, and then obviously hitting shows and that type thing is
Yeah.
cool too. And then obviously the bad stuff is we're in the comedy scene, so you're around that person
All the time.
not necessarily all the time, but you're gonna interact with them at some point or the other, or somebody else might have already dated them or is gonna date them after, and then some people might make that an issue type shit, I guess. So, but I don't know. It's like whatever. I did it, and I don't feel any more one way or the other. I'm still right in the middle. I think it's on the individual person.
Probably. Yeah, I think so. Well, my take on it.
We know your take on
it. No, we don't. They don't know. So my take on it is no, don't do it. Not recommended. And I think I have this take on it because I treat it like a job. So I go into, even though it's not a paying job, but I still feel it like, it's a corporation where I have to see these individuals all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I don't run into them all the time because they're in different departments, but they still work within the company.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to like be in any bad part of the company. You know what I mean? Like there's so many people you can meet outside of comedy that make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't get me wrong, I feel like if you find the one that you guys are on the same wavelengths, you guys want the same things, like you found like your double, and like it's gonna you guys are gonna fucking rock it out together. Like, yeah, there are some really good comedy duos, female and male, and they make it work and they make it happen, but you got to be 100% about it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I think it just depends on the individual. I mean, I feel like that when it comes to relationships in general. Like some people are just gonna be better at being in a relationship, and just some people is not their thing.
Yeah.
But it depends on the individual,
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, that's like I said, I'm not 100%. I'm 99. I'm 99.8% against it, and that 2% is like you got to find that 2%er that's like on the same fucking drive as you, and it makes sense, and you're just like, yeah, this is gonna be my forever person, and we're gonna rock this for the rest of our lives. It's gonna be great.
For sure. Have you dated anybody since you've been doing comedy?
No.
Like been in a relationship?
No, I haven't been.
Because I could tell you, how I was saying about they'll understand. So I think issue that female comics have is that like when they're with somebody and like they're not in the comedy scene and they're not around it, or they don't, like, let's say they don't go to your shows and that type of thing. Well, a lot of times you're gonna be out late at night with a bunch of dudes hanging out, sometimes even after the mic. So like some dudes might be like, bro, you always hanging out with dudes, like, so that is might be an issue to that.
I guess so, but that's why you got to choose somebody that's going to be willing to understand that. And also, you know, it's not like I'm drinking with the dudes. I'm just hanging out. I almost just hanging out. And no one ever does anything stupid by hanging out. That kind of hang, you know what I mean? Like alcohol induced
The
hangouts. Those are,
stupidest shit happens when you hang out. What do you mean?
well, I don't know. I just think that you have to be with somebody that understands like this is part of the hustle and this is what I'm going to have to do and you're going to have to be okay with it and trust me that there's nothing else better than what I have at home.
Yeah. I ran into that a little bit, not through comedy, but through taking pictures. Where I'm like working with models and then they're like, you could just use me.
You're like, no, bitch.
I could use you only so much, you know. Like, but
that's going to be hard to tell your girl. Like, look, I love you, but I need other models.
Yeah, that's what she was, my girl.
Damn.
Yeah, nah, you can't come into someone's life and then meet them doing certain things and then try to change those things after the fact.
No, no.
Red flags.
Yep.
That was a
Tarjeta roja. Tarjeta roja.
That was actually one of the questions in here, no? Red flag. What's your?
I don't know if I put the red flag in there, but you can ask the question. What's a red flag?
Yeah. What's a red flag for you? It's in there.
No job. No job, no ambition. Big red flag.
What about like a relationship red flag or like a?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like what's like. Because those, I feel like those aren't even red flags. Those are shit that you're like, everybody should do that.
Like a relationship red flag, someone that's unorganized for me because I'm a very like very clean individual and like to keep things really tidy and just it would drive me crazy if I'm with somebody messy and I have to constantly be picking up after them. Like I would go fucking apeshit.
Like fucking sucio, bro.
Yeah, like bro, like I just organized this place. Yeah. Everything's color coordinated. What are you doing?
Yeah, you color coordinate?
I do. It's
just a little bit.
Hey man. Call it a flaw, call it a superpower.
What's a red flag for me? When red flag is like guy best friend. Guy best friend. I'll tell you why. I used to be with this chick and she's like, oh, you're my friend. And I'm like, bro, that shit don't exist. Like, there's no such thing as like, for the most part, like for someone, like men and women to be friends. For the most part, it's always like, usually the guy's down to fuck. Like, it's rare when it's just like, yeah, we're mutual friends. Like,
it could happen though.
Most times, it's like if the guy's your friend, not because he wants to be your friend. And I told her, like, bro, like, I'm not dumb. Like, I'm a dude. I know how this shit works. And she was like, no. She has 2 kids with that fool now.
Your best friend?
Yeah.
That's who, yeah.
Like, I fucking knew it. So I'm like, yeah, that's a little like.
I don't
unless
know.
They're ugly. That's when they're real friends for real. One of them's really good looking and one's ugly.
You heard it from him, folks.
That's when you know the friendship is real.
Yep. So that's the only okays if the girl had an ugly best friend that was a dude.
Yeah, that's really their friend, you know.
Oh,
but still,
God.
That's still he's still down. The uglier, the more he's down to fuck. What do you mean?
That's funny.
They gave me that one. They gave me that red flag.
Okay. Well, you have it here, folks. Red flag specialist in the house, Daniel Alvarez. Oh, make sure your girl don't have no best friends, and if he is, better be ugly, but not too ugly, because he want to fuck more, according to him. So he's got to be mediocre ugly.
Nah, ugly, bro. Ugly people have friends.
Okay.
You don't feel like that?
No.
You feel like people can really be friends?
I feel like people can really be friends, but that might be just me being naive because I am on the other side of the.
We could test it right now. Hit up any of the guys that you say are just your friends and be like, yo, I'm feeling a little horny. You down to fuck? All of them are gonna say yes, bro. If you get a no, I swear to God, I'll fucking kill myself. That's how confident I am in that. You call any fucking guy and like, yo, I've been going through some shit. I need some dick. Would you? All of them will be like, hell yeah, where? Your house? My house? You wanna come over? I'll bet you.
I'll get a hotel right now.
Yeah, they will. They would. Trust me. It's like you can prove it to yourself.
Oh, that is really funny.
There's videos on this shit. Like there's actual TikToks and shit where like the dudes.
I don't want to do that to my friends though, because then I'm
get their hopes up. Oh, I thought I was gonna get some pussy. She was just joking with me. Fuck comedians. Get somebody's hopes up.
That is really funny. I can't do that to my friends.
Yeah, but I bet you all of them will be like, hell yeah, let's go. With the quickness, instant respond and shit.
Bitch, how what?
Even the ones in relationships probably will be like, hell yeah, bro.
I know.
You hit up one of your best friend's friend.
I would never. Nope.
Hell yeah, bro.
Nope.
I bet you some of them would though.
No, I don't want to know.
That's how fucked up we are.
Nope. Perros. Fucking dogs.
Hey man, we're programmed to think with the little one,
I wouldn't be calling it a little one. Don't do that.
Fuck around and find out.
Don't do that to yourself, honey.
All right.
Well,
send that medium one. Yeah, we've been wilding out here, so
we have been wilding out here. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it, getting a little bit more structure. I like these. These are fun.
Yeah.
We'll do some more of these.
Send some suggestions in for the next riff.
Yeah. Did you almost stutter that?
Or
that
questions.
Was so close. Did you almost stutter?
That's my Latin roots, it turns into a beat. El beeper.
Thank you guys. Have yourself a great night.
Peace.
Bye.
Y se acabó la cosa. That's it. That's the end of the show. We'll catch another episode with Tiny and the Man on Wheels.